The universe knows how precious your birthday is because that is the day, number 2, that the universe decided that it couldn't go on without you. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Mandy. I've done this take like so many times. I'm almost out of wine. I just feel like my 2s can appreciate the fact that I actually have a glass of wine. Because name a 2 that doesn't have some wine chilled somewhere. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and thank all those for tuning back into the birthday series. We are on birthday number 2. If you're born on the second day of the month, 2 in numerology and astrology is represented by the moon. Is our emotions, there are inner feelings, there are things that we don't really express to others. It also represents intuition, our psychic abilities, the characteristics like that of the moon, very Cancerian. So 2s are not only just highly intuitive and highly psychic, natural born empaths. You're able to take on the energies and the emotions and the feelings of others a lot of the times that you don't even realize are not even your own at times. Are going to be naturally drawn to you because they can sense and feel that inner peace, this gift of balance, of just being a harmonious being. Much as they love being peaceful and harmonious, even in an argument, if tempers flare, a 2 does not raise their voice, unless it's an 11 or maybe a 29. That might get a little different, but like if you're any of these numbers here today, you all possess that energy to where people are just naturally drawn to you. You all are amazing listeners. We got 1 who gives great advice, and they're also great listeners too. I'm not going to take that away from a 1, but you have a 2 who is just, think about it, two sides of a story. Very diplomatic, all about balance. So they're able to see, they're able to sense and feel whenever they're expressing things to you. A lot of the times it's either what they feel or what they sense. People really take to that delicate, harmonious type energy. So a lot of the times you are going to attract a whole bunch of people who need a lot of help. And just don't let them drain you of your energy. Make sure your water stays clean and try not to absorb the negative energies of other people, because you're very prone to doing that, and that can make your water all muddy, and ain't nobody got time for muddy water. Those also need security. They need to make sure they have something that is secure and a solid foundation. When it comes to collaborations and partnerships, 2s do very well in that. Really creative and highly imaginative as well, because the moon also has a lot to do with our imagination. Great musical talent. For women born on this day, especially like the second day of the month or the 20th or just any day of the month that counts down to a 2, you are highly influential. Like you could have a large following that had anything to do with inspiring women, divine feminine energy. So it's only natural that being a 2 that you're going to have women, you're going to be this inspiration and this motivation to women. They'll all flock to you. So the best careers for people who are born on the second day of the month is they make phenomenal, of course, negotiators. They'll be really awesome they would make phenomenal nurses, doctors, any sort of healing profession, or like a counselor, or any profession where they're actually of service and helping others, they will soar. Be overly sensitive, emotionally super fragile, be very manipulative. People will blame you for making them feel a certain way. If that ain't manipulation at its finest. And codependent of others too, that clingy feeling. They can be really, really clingy. Or just remember, it's important to have harmony in your life, and it's also important to allow others to be able to express their truth as well. All right, so if you're born on the 11th day of the month, you are by far the most independent out of the number 2. You have that masculine and feminine energy. So if you didn't see my previous video, I did tell you guys that 1, since it's a double 1, the element for 1 is fire. So now that it breaks down to a 2, which is water, you have that perfect balance of that masculine and that feminine energy. So yeah, for men and women who are usually born on the 11th day of the month, they are the ones who usually get married later on in life because they're too charming, magnetic, like all of that for just one person. They're very funny about giving up their independence, like seriously. Especially if you got you a woman who's born on the 11th day of the month. My friend, she actually she's so talented in the sense that she could be a homemaker and renovate her bathroom. Like my mouth dropped. 5 foot nothing, probably 90 pounds soaking wet, and will be out there pushing a lawnmower on all this land. I'm just like, what are you doing? 11s have that. They have that natural homemaker, and also they can go outside and get down and dirty. So if you got you a woman with an 11, you got you a winner. 11s are also very much so interested in spirituality and healing. In fact, they are natural healers. And to go along with that spirituality, it's like they possess that mystic quality about them. Like they go through life wanting to motivate and inspire others, and in turn that's the kind of people they attract, who end up motivating and inspiring them too. So it's like that win-win kind of streak. They work so well in partnerships and collaborating with others, even though they work very well by themselves because of that independence, but they also have the beauty of being able to really collaborate and work well with others because they use them psychic abilities and that intuition that helps them with their relationships and their interactions with others. It's like they know what others want intuitively. Highly innovative energy of the number 2. They can find really amazing and innovative ways of doing things. They could be creators, they could be inventors. Even though an 11 will work themselves to death, they are no stranger to a good spa day, a massage, a beauty day, a pamper day. They know how to reward themselves. Their hard work, they always will get the fame and the recognition for what they do. When we think of fame, I don't want everybody to think that we're all out here going to be the next Cardi B. And when I say Cardi B, because she's born on October 11th, she's the 11th day of the month. And I know when she first came out, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't feeling her music. I didn't like her music at all. But she worked hard. She was set on it. This is what she wanted to do. She knows she loved music, and now look at her. Hard work and determination will always get you that fame and success. Let's say, like, when everybody thinks of fame and recognition, it doesn't mean that you're always going to be on the big screen and all the billboards, meaning like you will get recognized for all your hard work and your effort. Careers for the number 11, anything that has to do with being innovative, also nursing, make phenomenal nurses as well, great musical talent. 11s can be pretty much anything they want to be. Times they can completely forget about their spirituality and just be focused, materialistic, selfish, and opportunist. So at times, if they're really willing to help you out, only if it's something that only if it's something that they're going to benefit from. Violent and confrontational, messing up some stuff. Don't piss them off. Thing too. So if you're an 11 and you're noticing that you're dropping things and you're being really, really clumsy or accident prone, get grounded. Of course, to stay grounded, that way you can have that peace and harmony. You're born on the 20th day of the month. You possess all of the qualities like that of the 2 that go along with it. Everything is amplified and comes to you effortlessly because you do have that 0 factor behind you. The 0 factor in astrology, 0 is the universal energies. So pretty much here, psychic abilities, tuition, guaranteed success in life, all of those things are just going to boost everything up just that extra notch to where it's just effortless for you. You don't even have to try. You're going to possess all the natural qualities of the 2, and it's going to be obvious to others. Others are definitely going to be able to sense that inner peace. When I mentioned earlier about the 2 being highly influential for women, it's feminine quality about you that's going to draw women to you like moths to a flame. Think of Rihanna. I love Rihanna. Have that little nice raspy soft voice about them, like Riri has her little soft voice. Kamala Harris, that's another person who's born on the 20th day of the month that has that factor that's just basically inspiring and motivating women to be their very best. Also, being born on the 20th day of the month, you possess that gift of just calmness. So you already ooze inner peace to others. Your specific goal, the 3D in this lifetime, is to find that inner peace. Phenomenal like bookkeeper, accounting, therapist as well. Like I said, anything that's helping professions for all 2s. Also 20s would make a really great customer support, customer representative, because like I said, that empathy goes a very long way with you being able to, you have that natural gift, that natural ability to be able to place yourself in other people's shoes. Now we move on to the 29th day of the month. So if you were born on the 29th day of the month, that makes you a master number, which is the 11, wisest and the oldest of all the master numbers. Born to win. Basically will direct all of their focus and energy into being so driven for success. 29s won't eat, They won't sleep. They won't drink. They won't do anything until their work is done. I've witnessed it. Are the perfectionists, like perfectionist, always finding new, innovative, and creative ways of doing old things. Like they are the master innovators. In fact, they would be master inventors. In fact, the 2911, since they do possess that high psychic ability and they're highly innovative, they would make phenomenal inventors. With these two numbers combined together, this makes somebody who would be an amazing trailblazer, pioneer of any sort of kind of entrepreneur, especially in the beauty industry. So the reason why I laughed is because I have a friend. She's born on the 29th day of the month. She has a birthday coming up here, and I get on her all the time about being in the beauty industry because I know she would just blow up and make it big. She's very focused and determined in her corporate world, so I'm gonna leave her alone. The 9 is also psychic too, so like both of that, there's just fire and water energy. Ooh. Gut feeling for them to be able to make very wise investments and business deals. When it comes to money, honey, the 29 knows exactly how they want to move, how they want to operate. They have this real clear and logical mind that allows them to be able to make the best decisions. Yeah, so with the 9 energy, it makes them highly intellectual. So they're really into higher learning because, like I said, in the 9th house in astrology basically rules the higher learning. Sorry guys, camera cut off. Piggyback off of that 9 Mars energy. It's all about self-development, self-learning, so higher learning. Either the classical music or the arts, just very sophisticated vibes is what you can expect from a 29. Dress and they carry themselves. Like even if a 29 doesn't have the money, they gonna look like they got themselves together because they only believe in the best. Appearance to a 29 is everything. In the way that they dress, they definitely wear the most stylish clothes. Problem spending money on luxury, living life in the fast lane. They definitely love fine dining as well. No matter how much money is in a 29's bank account, they are always going to buy the best that they can afford. Keep a very clean and tidy home. For 29, the big dogs. You guys would definitely be successful in running anything that's like a large organization, financial organization. Be great at being any sort of actor or actress. On an industrial level, the 29 can kill it. Before I even hop into the negatives, I just want to say when I think of the number 29, nobody wears this date of birth like the Black Panther himself, Mr. Chadwick Boseman. He is the perfect example of the 29 who, remember I said, don't eat, sleep. They put all of their actual needs to the side because of that 9 energy. It's very self-sacrificing, that maternal energy. He put all of those needs for himself to the side so that he could continue to work hard on Black Panther. Not only just Black Panther, but other projects. He was working on so many other projects in between his chemotherapy treatments. And when I read that, I was just like, I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked, all in the same sentence after knowing what I know. And if I had to say anybody who wore that 2911 very well, it would have to be Mr. Boseman. So may he rest in power. Competitive, a little too competitive. When it comes to their goals, if they're so dead set about them, they can be cold and ruthless in the way that they go about getting success at times. Sometimes they can just tell people what they want to hear just to get them out of their face. So that's that high nervous energy as well too. So temperamental just a little bit, they can fly off the handle just a bit. Mars energy, they could just impulsively think first and then feel horrible how they acted later. All right, everybody, so that concludes our number 2 series. Like I said, for the number 20, please don't take any offense to it. I didn't spend as much time on you because you already possessed all the traits of the number 2. Everything is just amplified and effortless for you. I just want to thank you all so much for your support and thank you for watching. Stay tuned next week as we go over birthday number 3. Thank you once again for watching, and before you leave, if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you are notified whenever I do upload. Thank you all so much again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.